Yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy. I can't wait for us to be so invested in each of our individual islands that we're just kind of
completely
like
silent.
Going, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that, and then.
Listen, I'm allied with you guys against the computers until you do something stupid against me.
Hey, I'm down with that. Eads and I did like a one where we were working together, but then I thought it was weird that we still had to pay to trade stuff. We couldn't trade between each other without having to pay for the stuff. And I kept getting pretty close to a negative balance sheet, and it just wasn't working out.
Yeah,
that was kind of weird. But other than that,
it's been a bit since I've played, so I will be a little bit rusty, but that's okay.
I've never got to the new world, so you'll be okay.
I can't do like I find it tough to balance both the new world and
it's super hard to do that, and it is a broken concept in their game, 100%.
Yeah, it's really tough. Like, how can you divert attention to two different places? It's really, I don't get it.
Quad, you playing non-stop bangers all night? That's right. And tonight's musical accompaniment brought to us by Quad.
All right, let's get swapped around here. Oh, I gotta take Spoon out of the title now. Spoon's gone. But will not be will not be missed, but will be missed greatly. I miss him, man. He wasn't even, he hardly was, he was in there a little bit. We gotta get Spoon out of his shell.
Okay, so multiplayer. Let's do host new game. Unless one of you guys want to host it, I don't give a shit.
Doesn't matter.
You do it.
Doesn't matter.
All right. I'm gonna be my Hispanic-looking guy here.
What game? We're switching to Anno. Anno 1800.
And the Lion.
Did you know the sum of all the years in the Anno games always equals 9?
Yeah.
Really?
True. True
Yeah,
fact.
it always kind of added up.
How do I invite you? Invite a friend. Here we go. Oh, this is where I probably have to add you guys. Oh, there's Eads.
I'm getting logged in. Yeah, I'm almost certainly probably not.
Of course, I don't have John.
Well, I had 2 different Uplay accounts. You're probably a friend on my old Uplay account, but I had to set up a newer one.
Right, let me send you one real quick here. Is it DanzNewz or?
Yeah. Oh no, it's DanzNewz. UBI.
Mr. Monocle. My word. Hear me. All right, I'm gonna run to the washroom real fast. I will BRB. Be right back, my chat.
Apparently, we're friends.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're online. There you go.
Hey Max, weed's gonna be legalized in Chicago January 1st.
I am well aware.
I saw that.
I'm moving, and this is the 3rd time that weed is being legalized in the place that I dwell.
That's so fantastic. I mean, not fantastic for you, but like
Colorado, I move shortly thereafter. Legalized weed. California, I move shortly thereafter. We legalized weed. Now Chicago, you know, it was announced literally the day I signed the lease on my new fucking place.
Isn't that some shit? That's some shit.
And my brother predicted it too because he knew it had happened twice before. He's like, listen, it sucks that you're leaving, but also leave so that way weed can finally be legalized.
You leaving convinces the Democratic senators to vote.
Yeah.
They're
like, oh, Max is leaving?
Republican senators. That voted
yeah. Well, go ahead and legalize that shit.
Yeah.
Come out here. You know what the worst part was with California? I was being offered weed sponsorships with free weed.
What?
Yes. Free weed for life as long as I was living there. Whatever I wanted, as much as I wanted.
Excuse me?
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
How is that even a thing?
It was offered as we were moving.
Damn.
Like, oh, fucking damn it.
Was it Snoop
The thing
Dogg?
is though, is like even with that deal, it's like still not worth living where I was because just the cost of everything else is just so high and I didn't have anything keeping me there. Yeah, I'd rather have like an active social life and all that stuff, which is part of the reason why I'm moving to Austin.
Absolutely makes sense. Well, yeah, you got a lot more friends out there and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Friends that also like both colleagues and friends that I've known for a long time, you know, like Z, Chilled, and a bunch of other friends that I know, like people from Rooster Teeth and all that stuff. And then there's opportunities with game developers that do work out there. I mean, even before I considered moving to Austin just a bit ago, I did like a stream branded thing with another developer that is out there, and they're making a really cool game. And there's a lot of that kind of stuff booming out there, you know?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So it's cool. And then for Amanda too, it's just like, she's from Florida. She's done with winters. I don't blame her. She likes places that are a little bit more like
Chicago's rough.
There's stuff going on, you know, like there's cool stuff that's happening in Chicago when you're like more downtown, but of course it's more expensive to live that way.
Yeah.
Austin, there's like, it's very much her vibe, and just like good food, good entertainment, live music, plenty of friends, it's warmer. And also, you know, it's still centrally located. So if we need to travel to any sort of either coast for whatever,
you're in the middle. Yeah, it's perfect.
Exactly. And then it's still not that bad for her to go to Florida, and not bad for me to visit friends or family in Chicago. So it works on a lot of different levels. And we're finally getting Google Fiber. Woo!
Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, you and I are friends on
right.
on
We are.
Uplay.
We are.
Side of life.
Dan.
Yes, sir.
Always look.
Hi.
Hi, bud.
Hi. Hi.
I got
This has been awesome, by the way.
This has been awesome.
It has.
We need to
been
do
really
this more
fun.
often.
I agree, and this is why I was like, all right, we're gonna play.
Yeah, I'm glad you put your foot down, because
Yep.
I'm a
you need that.
pussyfooter.
Because you need that. It's you need somebody to just throw something out there.
We need a
and then
Commander
it
Shepard.
works, or it doesn't.
We're Normandy full of Garruses.
Go.
We're always making calibrations.
Always making calibrations.
So
Y'all,
need to-
I haven't been able to get through the first 4 or 5 hours of the first Mass Effect game. Should I just
Okay.
skip to the second one?
Ever?
That's a hard note.
Played the first 5 hours
Hard note, bud.
4 times, and I can't get through it.
Ooh.
I get stuck.
Okay,
Have you tried playing it on easy?
I do.
Playing on
I get
easy?
it. Listen, it starts rough.
It starts amazingly. What are you talking about?
Still at the same spot.
It starts slow, especially if somebody's played it multiple times. It's very
Yeah, I
easy
played it
to get
4 times.
bored. 100%. Super easy. The first time I played Mass Effect, I didn't pick it up again for like 5 months until I picked it up again, and then I'm like, all right, well, let's see what else this is about. And then I did, and I was like, holy fuck, this game's so good.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah.
They can't. They cannot. Hit these fellas with the
feel
you
like every single
can't.
time I need to start back from the beginning,
Get in their chats and
because
just,
it's been
just
years
you
every
can.
single time that I go between it. I try.
They can't.
You should start from the beginning and let me know, and then you know I can tune in, and then when you're like, oh god, I really don't like that, just push on. You're almost there.
I probably should do that. I should do a 10-hour stream one day and just play Mass Effect.
Yes.
That way I'm through wherever I've been through before.
You need,
and I can
that's the
actually
thing.
get ahead.
You need to commit time to do it, and it sounds stupid, but here's the thing about Mass Effect 1. There's a lot of game mechanics that are kind of broken compared to the modern, sequels
it's not
to it.
terrible though. Like
It's not terrible.
I don't know what it is. It's just I always get a little put off by it.
And the
as time goes on.
storytelling in Mass Effect 1 is really good. It's worth it. It's worth it to frame. It's worth it to play through it if you can get through the beginning slowness and get it to the good stuff to frame the rest of the games. The game.
Quad is saying you can't.
Oh, because you can't. He's right.
Can't.
He's right. You can't.
Seen a bunch of you can'ts in the chat right
Hell yeah.
Can't.
Good job.
ME2 until ME2 came out, and then I beat it no problem. You did beat it.
Oh, don't. No, you can't. Noah. Not the most expansive
I gotta
universe.
do it that way. I gotta go through the first one. I don't know, but
I've been trying to get Amanda to fucking play through the first one too, because she suffered the same thing. Where it's like it's a little slow, and I'm like, I get that, I understand.
it's just the playing the same parts over and over again for me.
Yeah, I get it.
Daniel, what is happening? RE Anno 1800.
Oh, I'm waiting for Max's invite.
Oh!
Okay, here it is. It popped up now.
You were invited for a long time.
You gonna grab a beer, Max?
Yeah. I can't be kicked from
Okay.
like the menu right now, so
Now he's the grab up.
get up, use the bathroom, because Anno is
It's a game. If
You know,
y'all
it's a
don't
game.
know,
The Mako stuff is bad.
Okay,
You're not
what do you
wrong.
guys want, by the way? Well, we'll tackle that when I come back for the game
Yeah.
settings.
Sure.
Give me a moment.
The Mako stuff is bad. You're not wrong.
I'm the
Chaos.
workers guy because I'm a man of the workers.
Oh yeah, he says fun stuff. Higgledy piggledy. The one who's all higgledy piggledy.
Almost picked that lady who's like, hey,
I like the higgledy piggledy lady.
she is pretty fantastic. All right, Eads, can you hold the streams? All
Yeah,
3 of them.
definitely.
while I also go freshen up my drink and maybe pee a little bit.
Sure.
You got this, man.
Yeah, let's just chill out. Quiet fireside chat. How's everyone doing? I mean, I can only see my stream, so they're really upset about the things Dan said regarding Mass Effect.
About Mass Effect?
Yeah,
About me just having issues? Part of it is
the pitchforks are out.
Give a shit to watch me play.
Oh, I'm kidding. Go get your drink. Oh.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to capture the Anno window and it's not popping up. There it is. Okay. Okay, BRB, Matt.
We'll see you soon. I got this. Hi. Hey there. I used to be an FM radio host where I had to do a solo show for 5 hours a day. 5 days a week, and then there was a little bit of a different show on the weekends. But, you know, I'm old hat at this. I can just talk about nothing the whole time. The trick is to tell long, winding stories that don't really seem to go anywhere. For example, back in 1925, nickels used to have pictures of bees on them. I don't know if you've heard this before, but give me 5 bees for a quarter, we'd say. And anyways, I was heading over to, maybe Toronto, get a new heel for my shoe. I can't even remember the rest. How's everyone doing? If you want to chat with me, you'll have to jump in my chat, unfortunately. Hit that squad bar on the bottom. Bar. And come on over here. But it really is, yeah. So Stargamer says this is some classic radio shit. For real it is. It's like, oh man, I got 2 minutes. This mic is open. I'm just going to talk about, like, you know what I enjoy? Oh, you know what's great? It's hot outside. Love a cold beer on a hot summer night. Yada, yada, yada. I remember this one time, something about beer, and you just sort of bullshit. It's really easy. And sometimes people will call you even to be like, you know, you really didn't say anything this entire night. You're like, psh. Thanks for calling. Talk about bubblegum? Yeah. Hey, Shahai. Howdy. And Ricky. Oh, and Getty. Actually, okay. Well, I don't know if Getty's welcome here. He killed me a lot,
What?
so. What? You what?
What?
I was just telling the chat about how nickels used to have pictures of bees on them. Back in 19-dickety-2.
What now?
Pictures of bees on them. See, the Kaiser had actually stolen our word for 20. We had to use dickety. Max offered you to tutor us. We might need it, Getty. We might need it. Oh, I didn't hear because we were muted. Oh, I see. Yeah, we might. I need
What you were saying for you.
I need a master, you know? I'm just a Padawan, a youngling. Cut my own arm off if I don't teach someone how to have someone to teach me how to do this thing.
Now you're talking about Mordor, yeah?
Yeah.
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 Before I had no idea. Still with the bees, I don't know.
Well, okay, I'm trying. It's because I'm doing a bad job of. I can't say too much, lest I tip my hand. I know that I was heading to Shelbyville to get a new heel for my shoe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Simpsons reference.
Yeah. Nichols had pictures of bees on them. Everyone left, and I had to kill time with the chat. All right? And one trick is to tell them long, pointless stories that don't go anywhere.
Gotcha. Retweet here.
Pull up the Rocky montage and we can get started.
Time to rekindle the addiction of Anno 1800.
Yes. I'm going to leave my title as Mord, How's Your Mother?
More.
Ha!
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
That's good.
You want B. Nichols? It was in 19-dickety-2. Kaiser had stolen our word for 20.
See, now I'm getting it.
Steam tabs.
Do I still have that Anno gift?
What is the... Are we, like, trying to... How does one win this game of Anno we're going to play? Is it, like, kill each other?
I could put a win condition, but...
I was eating those bees!
We kind of independently operate our own worlds, and we can either help or hurt each other, should we want to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a monocle, if that influences anything.
Oh, shit.
It often falls out. When I'm surprised, it falls into my tea.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Exactly. See, Hackett knows. Wearing onions on your belt was the style at the time. I tied an onion to my belt because that was the style of the time. Zergrushed with galleons.
Plenty. Plenty. Ooh.
If anyone wants to like covertly give hot tips on how to undo Max,
I'm changing the map type to random, unless you want the archipelago.
oh,
Archipelago.
archipelago,
Archipelago.
like
Oh, I need to ready up. I'm so sorry.
oh, so do I. Shit.
Atoll or island arc or corners or snowflake. How
Doesn't
about
matter.
random?
How about random?
Whatever. I'm down for whatever.
How about random?
Futures
Chances are he will undo himself. Okay.
We're back.
Just leave him enough rope.
Building relocation on. Yep.
Bow, bow, bow. Man, I love this game.
I want a fire to start so I can hear the fire music.
Music in this game is Max. Do you ever get Star Trek-y vibes from some of the music?
Yeah, a little bit.
Or like Avengers
Star
soundtrack
Trek-y,
almost.
It's a little Avengers-y. It's a little bit of everything. It's like Lord of the Rings-y. It's like every score under the sun.
Oh, victory conditions. Do you guys want victory conditions?
I don't. It doesn't matter to me. I'm in for whatever. Bud Light living over here. One baker eats. All you need is one baker, all right? You never need more than one baker in this game.
All you need for victory conditions, target population 25,000. Not a big deal.
25,000 or 2,500?
25,000. We don't need to worry about win conditions.
Fuck 'em.
I usually don't.
I wouldn't.
That was my thing. Hello?
Daniel?
We good?
Hello there.
Did you just get
I'm
low,
Daniel. No, my thing went weird. It's all
Island
good now.
difficulty
Hello?
Normal.
Did you just
I didn't
get
set
low?
it to random.
There we go.
Did I not?
Daniel.
Oh, it's, yeah, let me do that.
Hello.
Am I low voice?
No, you're good.
Okay, you scared me.
No, you're
I had to
good.
restart it.
21 is one of our random
25,000 is quite a lot. Start game?
Random participants?
I don't know.
as in the fourth. You want George Smith, Carl Leonard von Malching.
I've
Beryl
never heard of any
O'Mara.
of these people.
I want to put.
Carl Leonard von Lauching. Okay, George Smith it is.
George Smith. Smith. I've never seen
Have
him
you ever?
before.
Oh, really? He's a little asshole. And guess what?
What?
I'm telling you right now. As soon as you build a mine, he's going to tell you that his father died in a mine.
Oh.
Have you gotten past artisans then? I've
Dan,
never gotten past.
he's gonna loll in our face, Dan. We are total
No,
noobs.
not really. Mm-mm.
Because I've never gotten a specialist to come move into my place yet, to the point where I could actually make like limestone mines and stuff.
Here we go.
It's never happened.
Here we go.
Like how we're playing with George Smith. He's loading in.
We didn't have to have a George Smith, did we?
We didn't, but it's fun to.
It's just one more nerd to
Have a fourth.
beat up.
Like I'm loading the slowest. That makes sense. I was actually beating Eads whenever we
Okay,
were.
allegedly beating
Bullshit.
me.
Some bullshit.
Alleged.
Libel and
Y'all
slander.
have to wait for me to catch up to you to load.
Allegedly.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Lol, 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 lol.
I like to think that it's not a race. I like to think that, you know, I
Marathon.
build what's best for my people.
But it is a race.
Have you ever heard the tale of the tortoise and the hare?
Let me see what we got here.
The hair
Ooh, I am not
got
impressed.
caught on fire because
Wow.
he
Is
ran
this a
so
bald thing,
fast.
Dan?
Excuse me?
I thought you were better than that.
Oh, the hair. I get it. Hey, I'm balding. I mean, I don't know what your status is because you've been committing to the shave
Bald
look.
as fuck.
But I mean, I'm getting there. Like, unfortunately, not unfortunately, Max fortunately has a full head of hair.
World.
Assumedly,
Fortune.
Thanks, guys.
I'm certainly on the balding
Appreciate that.
route.
You all right? I do have a full head of hair.
Yeah, Max has
Slightly-
great hair. Absolutely
Slightly
tremendous hair.
recessed hair, but it's not too bad at this point.
It's thick though. You
Knock
could
on
really,
pressed wood.
could really get
The
your.
Mexican jeans. Got him working.
I sort of don't remember how to
Play?
Yeah.
I'm remembering as I'm going.
I am obsessed with this game. Max, do you know my
yeah.
history with the Anno series?
Dan is like
You told me 2077 and all that shit. And
Well,
Dan is
I know
like sending me
2077
build guides
1602
and
was the yeah, we were talking about this the other day. I'm so into 1602. Like that was my jam when I was a kid.
right.
Not that this makes it like any better. Like this game's pretty different.
I really love this game though. This was my introduction to the Anno series, and holy fuck, do I love it!
That's awesome.
also my introduction to the Anno series.
And holy fuck, does he love it!
Oh yeah.
Who'da thunk it?
Oops. I just like
Milestone.
it just puts me into this weird trance where like it's
I
hard to
know,
talk and it's impossible to be entertaining and play. It's hard to just
fucking
talk and
stupid.
play.
It's hard to talk. It's you're just focusing on what you're doing. You're just like, oh right,
Ethan and
yeah.
I did it once for like 5 hours, and after that I was like, I don't know if we should play this
Yeah,
on
it's
stream
like, dude,
anymore.
we probably shouldn't. This was we
But
kind of didn't
it's a
say
sort of
anything.
fun.
You know what though is we're all squad streaming right now, so it is interesting in that regard.
That's
to,
true.
like,
You can switch
see
between
everybody
three
and doing
perspectives.
different things. And at least from my perspective, I know a lot of people understand the whole plight of like you're just locked into the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people like it too. I think some people like it. It's just kind of dependent.
People like it.
I think some people like it.
No,
I've heard anecdotally.
watch somebody play this game. Like that's kind of my thing. I would watch somebody play this game, but
Yeah, 100%.
I understand people not wanting to get around to it. Oh, I should build a marketplace, shouldn't I?
Oh jeez.
Oh, geez, Rick.
He hasn't even built a whole marketplace. Oh.
Well, people are so pissed off right now.
Kind of,
because the marketplace.
Hello there.
Has anybody got peppers? What
I do
no.
have peppers.
I have
No.
great fertility.
I got hops.
You lucky bastard.
I got hops.
I'm not impressed with the fact I was hoping for a hops and like one of those magical islands where you have everything, but that's the point of the flagship, to go explore the world. around
Dreams,
us.
they call that.
No. Oh,
What is going on here?
Something's missing.
missing goods. Oh.
Something's missing. What's missing?
Something's missing.
I love the voice acting in this
Oh,
game.
I fucking love it. It gets stuck in your head too.
Actually, Higgledy Piggledy. Big pop for Higgledy Piggledy.
Yeah, when they are like drunk and happy, they talk nonsense. It's hilarious. Do we have pirates going on?
Oh yeah.
It's the way the farmers go. Hoppity ho,
Yeah.
hoppity ho. It's the way the farmers go. Hoppity hoppity ho. Hey!
It's
talk
all
some
just
Anno.
hot fuzz. It's all hot fuzz accents. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
UK people are hilarious.
Get a look at his arse.
This boy smells good, losh.
Nobody tells me nothing. That was my favorite character in that show or that movie back in the day. Like, I
Which
loved
one?
that. The twins.
Nice. Oh yeah, I was gonna say which of the twins? Messy hair or
I like both of them.
put together
both of
hair?
them are great. The night shift and the day shift. Like once they reveal that, it was like that movie is just firing on so many cylinders. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I should send my
How do you like the...
things to another island.
We must have dormice! That's what...
I love that effing the Hound is the Yarp guy. The Hound from Game of Thrones is Yarp.
Yeah. Yarp. Ooh. I'm dibsing the land that's just to the west of my island.
Oh, dibsing are we?
Dibs?
Oh, dibsing are we?
It's got hops. It's got potatoes. You know.
There's a Pepper's place right next to my place. I actually might scope out maybe two.
We
Maybe I'm gonna do that. We're all gonna
Whoa.
get right on islands immediately together.
Listen,
kinda
I've
wanna
been
send my-
known to have a good naval force fairly early, so if you want to take me,
Oh yeah.
Who's
take
purple?
me on for an island.
Oh, you took
boy.
that. That's your island. That's your regular island, I guess. Never mind. I
You
was gonna
tank
establish
so.
the other side of that other side of that island, but
Oh, who's this? Who's purple? This means war.
yeah, it's
me.
Max.
I'm purple.
Purple is Max.
I'm just sailing through, bro.
Apparently, we need to start war with Maxeed. So if you want to,
All right, I'm in. Team up on Max.
Oh
Two.
my god.
Two little guys against the big one.
What are you guys doing?
David's cup of David's versus Goliath here. You know,
We're just enterprising about, and
China's
learning
still cool.
our-
Come on.
just enterprising about.
Yeah, don't you know what the Enterprise is all about? It's about discovering and...
I thought Max of all people would
Occasionally
know what the
fucking
Enterprise
people
was
up.
about.
You guys ever see that, Max, do you ever see that video of Riker,
Oh my God,
selling,
free
like,
play
computer
Sorry.
stuff? I think I showed Eads pretty recently.
Yeah, it's really good.
Riker Hawk's Lame Shit was the name of the video way back in the day on
No.
YouTube, where it's a computer program, like marketing software thing, and they got Jonathan Frakes to film on the set of the Enterprise back when they were shooting TNG.
Really?
And it's like him hailing somebody in the 90s who's working in an office, and he's like, yeah, Riker of the USS Enterprise, okay. And like he's talking to, and he's like, yes, hi, I'd like to talk to you about this like enterprising new technology. And he's talking about this like computer software from the 90s that is like super outdated.
You know
It's
what? I might
hilarious.
have seen that.
Yeah, I probably showed it to you
like
way
a
back in
commercial,
the day.
right?
Yeah. It's really weird. It's like a corporate commercial. It's not even for regular people. It's like for a business to watch, like a company owner or something like that. It's really weird.
So basically, somebody in that company asked if he
Paid
could
Jonathan
film.
Frakes.
They asked if he could film, yeah, on that, and he was like, yeah.
Yeah,
for some
sure.
reason, he was able to do it when really he shouldn't have been, probably.
I wonder because they filmed on the set. Like it's obviously sponsored in some way, or
Just like
or-
let him in one weekend. Had a key.
Yeah,
Wow.
a little bit extra time.
Just don't tell anyone we're here.
Max is Irish, supposedly. Max, are you Irish at all? That's just-
Yeah, I think so.
Irish
A little
Mexican.
bit Irish.
I did the whole 23
People are positing in the chat right now.
What the fuck is my wood production? Holy shit! Can we get that
Gotta
going?
get that going, buddy.
I mean, I already have like I need 4. 3 is not enough.
You guys got your pubs going? Come on, your people
Pub?
need pubs. Makes them happy.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I understand what I'm doing. I understand what I'm doing.
Come on, man. Come
I know what I'm doing. Okay.
You do you. Right?
People need a pub, okay? That was my favorite thing about this. So since you guys are noobs,
Okay. Oh, here we go.
the voice
Here we
guy
go.
from the original 1602 AD would let you know when
You wouldn't know this
pub,
because
okay?
you just came to
You-
the series
you-
recently.
I know that they need pubs. All right. It's actually one of the biggest solutions to unhappiness ever.
It's true,
Okay.
and it makes them piggledy.
The province in Canada I live in has the most liquor stores per capita of anywhere in the world.
I believe that.
Well, you have
because
one
I was
across your
there, and there was
street,
a lot
so-
of, there
Oh
was
yeah.
a lot of liquor stores.
The one across the street was closed. I had to actually walk down 3 buildings in the same mini mall to the other liquor store.
Have you visited?
What?
You
What?
visited him?
Visited who?
Eads, you said you have one across the street.
Oh no, he had just before we started the stream. I said I had some vodka, and he was like, "Oh, I should run to the ABC store right across
Oh,
the street."
well,
so that's the
then
only reason
never
I
mind.
did. I wish I would have visited Eads. Remember back in the day before the Creature House happened, me and Eads talked about potentially moving. Like you and I talked about moving to Canada
We did.
potentially
We did.
to like doing a house like before the Creature House, and we
Yep.
were like, "That would be so cool," and we never did it. But well, we did it in the Creature House, but
We did.
that would have been nuts.
I went to college like a dork.
Max and I would have had to work out visas to go to Canada.
That's true. We didn't actually know at the time that that would have been a very big undertaking.
Yeah. I don't imagine it
weed's
would have been
legal.
as bad as nowadays.
Maybe
Like
not
nowadays,
as
I think it'd be
now,
a little bit better because you actually need a passport to go to Canada nowadays. You didn't need that back in the day.
William, say, what's up, brother?
Pardon.
Hey, William.
Other.
All right, I got that going. The people are gonna want their clothes, so I'm gonna fuck with that
Yeah,
shit.
I'm working
way.
on that right now.
So we're gonna have
Naked.
a road going this way.
Daniel, how big was the grid? The optimal grid? Was it
yeah,
3 sets of
it's-
3? Or was it 4
Oh, you
sets
guys
of
doing
3?
You guys doing the optimal grids and such, huh?
Yeah, I was looking at the
listen,
Reddit a
I'm
while
a
back, and
fucking
there was some-
esports.
If you
Optimal
really
grids.
want,
It's 3 by 3 by 3. Well, no, it's.
I
it's
could link you a
3
calculator that you punch in your population for everything,
That's
and it tells you
hardcore.
exactly what you want.
That's way too hardcore for me.
Shit.
Yeah,
I can't
crazy.
remember what the exact grid was. I'm just doing my own thing at this point. There was a pretty good grid, but it's not the best because you have to develop like to get to that point where you can
Listen,
actually fulfill that grid.
What I do, if you're talking just housing, 3 houses, road. It's
Well, you
3
can
houses
also-
and then road, and that's the grid I use.
when you put down the houses, you can click on individual houses and look at that exclamation point triangle thing in the top left and actually look at what your fire chances are. If it says high, it's because like generally it'll say building density or something like that. It'll tell you what the issue is.
Did they ever introduce the statistics building that they said they were going to introduce?
I have not.
How's Anno? It's we just started.
That what level is that? Like workers or artisans?
It's probably gonna put me to sleep.
It's supposed to just like be a detailed building that they were going to bring in to give you an idea of like how your market stuff gets to where
So
it
you have,
is.
like,
and how
research-
you
We're playing this competitive game,
exactly
and
what's wrong in the chain.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
that
I might
makes sense.
try and build a huge navy and
I
maybe
haven't seen
just
that yet.
attack someone
I imagine
early.
There's a few things they need to roll out because this game's still a little buggy.
I got all tabbed.
Like, there's some issues.
But I think if I do, no, not that it's boring. It just
pop up,
puts me
but-
into a trance.
it's nothing too bad. Like that's kind of the thing.
If I do attack someone early,
Much issue.
I think they'll be mad. I think they will for real
Ultimate
be
bonus
mad.
stuff,
Like this
So
one or this one?
we'll see how it
Excuse
goes.
me, are you just claiming islands left and
Let's
right?
if I want to be the
Like,
true heel.
Are you like Napoleon Max?
This one for sure. All right, I'm taking that one.
This is my third game. I've never finished a game of Anno, and this is my third game.
They can be hard to finish sometimes.
So you better. Oh no, actually, Dan and I finished one. I won one. I guess Dan and I were on a team. We won that one. We
Lost
played.
one once.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, and my first campaign ever, I lost.
Oh, God.
Well, I got into the point where I was in the negative for so long that it just fucked me.
Yeah.
Right now I'm negative 122, so not too
I'm
bad.
negative right now too. It's fine.
Way more negative.
The beginning, I tend to be a bit negative.
It takes a little bit.
Everybody starts in the negative.
It's the way it goes. That's the way of business.
Oops.
Goes. Sorry, I was filling in the word.
Yes.
Goes.
He
That's
just
the way
lost.
of business.
He just lost power.
Say it, say it, say it.
I said that's the way of. I said that's the way of business. I didn't say
Oh.
It just left me with anxiety of like, say it. Come
I'm
on.
so sorry. No, don't worry. I a lot of the time I tend to not put a possessive noun in front of anything. I won't say I a lot of the time. I'll just say went to the store. I don't say I went to
So
the
like
store.
you speak with text kind of etiquette.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I catch myself doing that, so it's a little strange.
I like to use a man when I went to the liquor store. Man went to the liquor store. I'm like that. What's his face from Game of Thrones? We're very cool.
Mm.
Yes.
There's this guy at the pub. I need to collect somebody's drunk husband at the pub right now.
I wish I had quests to collect drunk
I don't
husbands.
have fucking
There we
nothing
go.
right now.
Did it.
None of my citizens want quests from me. Those
Oh, and I got a damage slowdown perk for one of my ships.
Wow.
All right.
Get fucking
You
wrecked.
mean those
mate.
ships you don't have? Hmm?
I have a flagship. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you wait. I'll have ships real
You
soon.
wait.
Oh, I forgot to take the supplies off my ship. Shit.
I forgot to do that too.
I wonder if this is
like
taking
to
so
keep that
freaking
because
long.
I can claim an island, and that means an NPC doesn't get to fucking take that shit. Because they will.
Jack in the car. That's right.
Hey, Keat8 in my chat says hi from Canada. Eads is in Canada.
Wow.
Some of the people in my chat are from Canada. And I'm kind of from Canada. I'm from Niagara Falls on the
That's not
American
that's not-
side.
You can't.
It's
It's like being like, oh,
I'm half Ontarian.
I'm basically Mexican. I lived in Texas for a
I was on the
year.
border of Ontario. I lived
Yeah, on the border.
border.
Have you ever been to a Tim Hortons? How many times have you been to Tim Hortons?
Oh yeah, I've been to a Tim Hortons.
Oh yeah, he says. Didn't say oh yeah, eh?
Oh yeah, hey, in Toronto, I was in at a Tim Hortons in 2012. That was the last time I went.
Wow, so it's been 7 years. There, Mr.
That was the
Canadian.
last time I was in Canada. I haven't
Mr.
been to
Canadian.
Canada since.
Practically Canadian.
Canada hasn't invited me. Ubisoft Toronto invited me out way back in the day, but it's been a bit.
We've actually all turned on Tim Hortons.
Oh shit! Oh, I've heard.
Yes, the new Canadian thing to do is to hate Tim Hortons.
I've heard from the Canadians in my chat that Tim Hortons, since the new ownership, is not as good.
It's true.
Yeah, I've heard that, so I'd imagine it is true.
Is there a counter to ships? Yes, we can get the Kraken late game probably if we like rush the Eldritch tree.
Gotta figure out what the plan is here.
I need help with me lowly trouble.
Building one.
She needs help with her lowly troubles.
Fancy making hay while the sun
We need
shines,
more,
master?
woodcutters. Oh, we don't have
Fancy
any woodcutters, do
making
we?
hay.
Fuck.
You don't have any woodcutters?
Oh no, I did one sawmill. I thought I had
You
more
ain't
than
got
one
no
sawmill.
fucking woodcutters.
How are they gonna cut wood?
Where's these animals?
How?
I
Oh,
wish
Just
I'd
shrill
induced
British
your
voices.
kindness.
That's how British people sound, of course.
Go.
Hell no.
That's right.
It is known.
Flagship ready for orders.
I used to love quoting that all the time with fucking Game of Thrones. It is known.
Definitely. It's tough not to a lot of the time, honestly. I think we're all freaks. We're all like weird quote freaks.
Tell me where the freaks are.
I was watching Santa Clarita Diet earlier, and
Sorry to hear that.
they had Timmy the Trumpet playing. That was during one of the scenes, and I was like, "What
Oh,
the
really?
fuck?" Yeah, it was amazing. Because Liz listens to it all the time, and then when it came on, I was like, "Hey, that's your song." Tell me where the freaks at. Freaks at. Man, Max, you wrecked me with that Renegade song way back in the day. I'm a renegade. I'm a rebel. That
Oh.
song I still have on my computer
Fuck.
and listen to every now and again.
Haven't heard
That's
that
a
in a
really
while.
great song. Don't worry about me, about me, about me. Don't worry about me. Whoop.
Yeah. I haven't heard that in a while. Fuck.
I know. See, I remember all the jams because I don't follow them up myself.
There's no Kraken. No.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, as much jam news as I follow is when Eads used to say, "Can you call them jams, please?" Way back in the day.
Can you call
when he
them
was
jams,
talking about
please?
Music. Yeah, can you call it jams, please? Like, I remember that.
I don't remember saying that.
You don't. I want the one with the bigger GBs. Do you remember that?
That was from a
the bigger
video or something.
That was a lady. I thought you were
I want
working
the one
somewhere.
with the bigger GBs.
And there was a lady who, yeah, well, I had a voice clip that I made that was that, where it was a robot voice going, "I want the one with the bigger GBs."
Oh, maybe
Because
that's what I'm.
you used to say.
I don't. That's a real car, and that was so many years ago.
I can't get it out of my brain. It's just
I want
in my
the
brain
one
forever.
with the bigger GVs.
Yeah. Now that you bring it up, I super remember it. Do not remember the context at all.
It was
Fuck,
something.
man.
It was some lady at a store that you heard once, and that's
sounds right.
constantly stuck in my brain. And then I went into Fruity Loops and I made a weird thing that was like a robot voice saying, "I want the one with the bigger GBs."
The bigger GBs.
I'm such a weirdo, and it's ridiculous
Mm-hmm.
because I can't forget that stuff. It's always in my brain.
Oh, fuck. I fucked something up here. Hold on. I know what to do here.
Okay, the market's reaching.
Kill
all the
that
way
shit.
around
Kill that
here.
shit. All right.
How are our needs going? We got fish. We got
the one with
clothes.
the bigger GBs. I haven't thought about that in such a long time.
Nope.
and Now I'm remembering.
Probably almost a decade. Most of the
I
stuff.
told you that when we were talking the other day. It's like that's like it's in my brain because that's where we last left off for
Yep.
most of us. Way back in the day.
I'm not judging. I think it's important to preserve such things.
Oh yeah. Well, and I'm such a
There it
digital
is.
pack rat. I have it all. I have the
Which is
Glass
good though, 'cause
Mother,
there's a
she
lot of
is
stuff that I
cats.
wish I still had. And yeah,
Yeah.
Glass Mother. I think I might have that one. Glass Mother, she is
Then
cats.
bananas. I have that.
When Machinima wiped their video library, that
I
was
was
most
so
of
upset about
that
that
was
shit,
most of
man.
my stuff gone.
I
Yeah,
saved
man, that
most of
fucking
it.
sucks.
I saved it.
I was so bad about saving stuff. I don't have anything.
The Avatar videos I actually backed up on one of Jordan's like hard drives, so I don't even know where that is at this point. That's lost to eternity at this point.
Good God. My economy is still fucked.
Yeah.
I'm at -19. I'm doing all right ish. I need to change the-
Mine'll balance out as soon as I get everybody happy.
reminders.
There.
Change the name of your village, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Mine is Nickel B. We're gonna change it to Nickelback.
I'm Dansville. I always do.
Rare,
I do like to integrate my name into the name currently, but I changed it.
It's called
Either way.
Sombrero Land. Hilarious. Great.
Look at this graph. Canadian
Sweaty
Treasures.
foliage? What the fuck?
That's a great name for a band. Ah, it's like an average name for a band. Now that I say that.
Shy said she needed leaf water, and then Ricky said leaf juices, and then somebody said moist leaf, and then somebody said leaf condensation.
Oh yeah.
Leaking leaf. Like, what is happening in
Don't
the
stop.
chat right now? Moist leaf. You moisty.
This is a game I've played enough though, where it's like, Oh, fuck you, George Smith. George Smith detests your city has progressed faster than he's like, oh, your crime is decadence. Fuck you, man.
I get to do my favorite thing in the game and press the sausage button.
I had the workers thing popped up, and a sausage popped up behind him when I did that.
It's probably because he loves sausage. I mean, who doesn't?
Workers really do like sausage.
Ever hear of modesty?
Ever hear of modesty? Get the fuck out of here, George.
We need to get booze going on here. Potato farm. Hey, I'm at +2, y'all.
Oh, I have to press the brick button before I press the... God, do I love pressing the sausage button.
Oh yeah, they need the bricks. That's what we need.
Put this here.
I forget.
Yeah, can we get
I forget.
big praises for the sausage button? Every time we press the sausage button, big pops.
Woo!
Big pops, yep. Crowd is going crazy. We love sausage!
Sausage.
That's a good sausage chant.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
You guys.
That's a good one there. That's a good one. I really should discover where the fuck George is.
I've just been doing loops around my place.
Where do you guys think I should have my second island? They can't hear me right now.
Here, can I actually make a?
Well, I guess, what do I have on
Some
my
good
island?
money that you can get from.
I need peppers. Peppers. We can go down
I
here.
made the mistake of not establishing it. There it is.
I don't know. What do you think would work?
Establish
These
it.
other guys over the worst.
Magwitch. We go wait.
Yeah, it looks like peppers is the best I can
made the
do.
mistake of taking too long, and then the NPC comes along and is like, that's a nice island. And they just fucking take it. I'm like, I have to go to war.
Can we get an open bet and chat on the winner of this game? Oh, we are not going to be finishing this game tonight. This is like... Max set the win condition to 25,000 people,
I don't know if you can do that.
and I'm at 500. Like,
Diplomacy.
it's going to be like a 10-hour game to finish, at least.
Oh, I can set up trade rates with you guys.
Trade right, see? Trade right ons.
Non-aggression pact, all right. I guess we won't fight you.
Wow, these two are already allying against us. What is this?
Look, my people will be happy that I'm actually taking a step towards
Non-aggression
peace,
pact
okay?
for 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours, okay?
Dan, I can't in good conscience sign that.
You can't say that there could be peace between two peoples for 3 hours.
I can't guarantee.
What does that even mean?
I'm not saying that I'm going to attack you, but I can't guarantee 3 hours apiece.
Well, then you're gonna have to deny
All right.
it, and your people aren't gonna
I already did. I already did deny it.
Oh my
I
god!
didn't even stop to think about it.
Damn,
Your
son.
people aren't gonna be happy. The papers aren't. I have a peace treaty going on, or not a peace treaty, but a
Dude, I
non-aggression
manipulate
act.
the fuck out of the papers. It's so good. All day, every day.
They love it when you do a lot of propaganda.
Right, enough of us.
George hates it.
Yeah, I know the lady.
Piece of
The
shit. How dare you? Fuck
the-
you,
the
George.
Asian
Tell me about how
lady
your
is usually
dad
not very
died in
happy.
a mine again.
Hey, my dad died in a mine.
No one gives a shit, George. It's necessary.
Oh. Okay.
But he did, though. He
Yeah.
did die in a mine.
I mean,
For
that's
real.
true. Perfecto. We're putting this out here. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Come on. Come on.
Any more wood?
What's going on with this guy? No wool, no worries. I'm working on more wool.
Saved.
Oh.
Game saved.
Game saved. We all need to say it. Game saved.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
tough not to repeat it
Saved.
because
Mhm.
you've been playing for 2 hours.
How about a
Perhaps you
cup of
should get a
coffee?
cup of coffee.
I like that one.
Stand to attention for the boss.
All right, we're getting to positive now. That's good.
Yeah, plus 75.
Wow, we're so far behind.
You're
plus
usually
one,
blazing
I-
past me, so I'm pretty happy about it.
The problem is
A
I'm
little bit.
blazing behind you tonight.
Saddles. Blazing saddles.
Blazing said that's
Fantastic.
a great film that none of us can ever quote.
Now, what do you guys think? I heard when that Sausage Party movie came out, people were comparing it to Blazing Saddles. I do not agree at all after seeing it.
I've not seen
Haven't seen
Sausage Party.
Really? I
People were
didn't
all
think it
up in
was as
arms
great as
about
people
it.
were making it up
I
to be.
remember that.
I had heard
And I was
people
like,
specifically
it's
say
not
this
real,
is the
so why is everyone so
Blazing
mad?
Saddles for this generation, and I was
Big
just
old
like,
wooden pipe.
I don't know, man. I never seen it.
yeah,
I ain't
it wasn't
never
that
seen that, so I ain't got nothing to say about you.
good. I don't know. I wasn't super into it. And I like Seth Rogen. I like the people involved.
You mean like this?
What?
Just nothing goes quite with Anno like a nice tobacco pipe.
Oh yeah.
Mm, I don't even smoke tobacco, but I have a tobacco pipe. Very
I
classic.
was at
North
Walgreens the
Carolina,
other
I
day,
guess.
and I thought it was funny they sold a corn pipe still there.
Like corn cob.
Mm.
I'd buy corn cob.
A lot of the time it says for tobacco use only for a lot of the bongs and everything here. Well,
Can't
not
even use
here
the word. You mean
necessarily, but-
water pipe, sir? What are you, a cop?
Yeah, what
There
is
you
it?
go.
It's a fucking water pipe, dude.
So the thing about moving to North Carolina is I'm gonna have my bong and my little pipe.
And then it is
Tobacco
water pipe.
use.
He's gonna have his water pipe, sirs, that are watching.
Exactly.
Can't.
Oh please.
God.
Oh please. Not even.
No marijuana in
Limestone
that.
Deposits. Iron
Just water.
deposit.
Pardon. I
It's been a long
said
time since I
pardon.
heard an authentic gassy
Yeah.
Mexican
Exactly what I was
gas
thinking.
deposit.
I haven't heard that burp in years.
It hasn't been too long. It's seriously been like years since we've really like actively
Well,
chatted and played stuff and stuff.
We saw Max New Year's 2017.
yeah, you saw me a little bit ago.
17?
What the fuck is going on with my wood?
It's perfect.
16?
You bastards! Sorry. Yeah, nostalgia and whatnot.
The water pipe.
Missing goods. Missing goods, then. Huh? Missing goods, then, eh? Eh? Alright.
That. Oh, actually, let's do that here.
What is the holdup on the wood? More
Yeah,
whippings
it's a
is
little
what we
tough
need.
Sometimes it's just like the ability of the area to actually produce wood sometimes. That's the thing about this game is it's not guaranteed. Like a lot of the time things just kind of start going wonky after a bit and
Pear-shaped, as they
stop
say.
producing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my wood production's kind of shitey too, and I have 2 different wood huts and 2 different woodcutter places.
In the freezer? What? Why would you put it in the freezer?
Mm.
Why would you put a silicon water pipe in the freezer?
I don't know.
Neither do
Silicon
I.
water pipe?
Yeah.
I've done some of my glass water pipes in a freezer every now and again. I'll frost it.
Just
But
to like make
don't
the
do
water
don't do
cooler?
a thin glassed one. If it's not a thick glassed or something that actually can stand the freezing process, you don't want to fucking do that. And don't put water in the pipe; that'll break it. But yeah, in general, I like a good frosted pipe every now and again. It's been a long time since I've done that, but yeah, don't put anything in there that's not going to actually.
What's the baker count? So far, 0.
Yeah, no bakers yet.
Minimum 0, max of 1, because more than 1 baker is ridiculous.
Game saved.
Game saved.
Fantastic.
Did we ever figure out if
game.
did we ever figure out if the soundtrack was synced up across all of us? Are we all hearing the same part of the soundtrack at the same time? No, I don't think so. Actually, maybe with the, you know, I do think so. I would call.
Are they still talking about weed? Hey, we haven't barely been talking about weed.
Who's talking about weed?
Oh, please.
That was me. It is legal here.
Exactly.
Eh?
Weed is
Well,
legal
legal
in
here.
Colorado for recreational use. It's no different from smoking or booze. Please.
Please.
Almost legal here.
You clicked the I am over the age of 18 button when you joined these streams.
Exactly. And legal weed use is 21 years of age. You shouldn't be smoking it if you aren't that age because it's going to fuck up your brain development because you're still developing. Up to 25, technically, your brain is still developing.
Ooh, that's a good omen. The first publisher of the first publication of the newspaper, all green, no edits.
Hey, score.
You got
I haven't gotten that yet.
You didn't get you got an all green newspaper? That's bad luck.
No edits, man. No edits. My bro loves me.
That's powerful bad luck.
Good one there.
That's powerful. Bad luck.
Powerful.
Oh, you think it's going good now? Just wait. Oh, you just wait.
Oh, it's my turn for the paper. 2.
Utterly.
1 red. See, that's what you want. You want 1 red, so you don't get the bad luckers.
Well, you want to replace 1 so people don't think you're weak. You want to do a little bit of propaganda.
The first one, here's the thing. My thinking is the first one he puts out, all green. I'm like, oh yeah, that seems good. He's like,
all green.
Oh, finally, I have a master who agrees with everything. And I lull him into a false sense of security. And then when shit hits the fan, I'm like, this is what you're gonna put, motherfucker.
Let me tell you how it is.
I had everything green on mine as well.
It's very Chernobyl of you.
Very nice.
Speaking of which, again, we've missed the episode, so I'm gonna have to watch tomorrow morning now as opposed to tonight.
I might, depending on how late it is. I don't like watching it last thing before bed because it legitimately gives me nightmares. It's the only thing I've ever seen in my life that has that effect on me.
From it. I've just been so fascinated by it. Like, I am like so intrigued by that series of events that it's just ridiculous. Like, when I was a teenager, I was really interested in the Soviet Union, and I read the Tom Clancy books all the time.
Fucking commie over here.
I was super into it. No, I was just interested.
Better dead than your head, Daniel.
In the because I was into the Tom Clancy books growing up, and they took place. Some of them took place during the Soviet Union and actually focused on some of that stuff. So, as that being a time past, I didn't know what that was. So once I started learning about it, I was like, wait, this is a thing, and kind of was like, oh, okay. And it actually, like, some of that stuff tied into current stuff. Like it tied into the Mujahideen, which was like eventually became Al Qaeda, and it was educational stuff when I was a kid because I didn't know about politics and history and all that stuff. So it was a really kind of interesting dive into that stuff. Oh, that limestone deposit on my
fuck! I accidentally hit the trash can. Sorry, on a quest that they gave me. I disappointed somebody.
Trash can. What happened?
Fuck! Yeah, they gave me a quest, and rather than clicking on the more details button on the quest, I clicked on the trash
Down
can.
with dope, up with hope.
What happened?
Nothing. My chat is being ridiculous. Grow up, you guys. Grow up.
I mean,
all right.
They'll do that one time.
Higgledy piggledy. They're getting all higgledy piggledy on me.
They're getting a little higgledy piggledy.
Yeah.
Hobbledy hobbledy hoy. Oi!
Hey.
Your legs feel like Jello, tropical. You should probably see to that.
Too many squats.
You should probably see to that.
All
It
those
would
squats.
be best.
Or not enough squats.
When I get off the treadmill, I feel like I'm gliding a lot of the time. Or after running, I just feel like I'm on autopilot.
It's the exercise high they talk about.
Yeah. Max, what's your exercise regimen like? Do you still hit the basketball court at all, or?
It's extensive.
Sure.
I do 10,000 crunches a day. I just don't want to brag or anything, but
Yep, it's
going
right now. It's not really existent.
I gotcha.
But when I move, yeah, I plan to get back to it.
For sure. Well, you've always been a pretty fit guy in
it's
general.
great. Yoga.
Yeah,
I've gotten into yoga quite a bit in the last few years.
Yeah. Doing that DDP.
That's where I started. Yeah, that's where I started. Now I do all sorts of yoga.
Game saved.
Oh,
Yoga's nice.
say it.
Yoga's nice. Say it.
Limber.
Say what?
Game saved.
Oh, games. Right.
I did not get the game saved.
I was
I
probably
don't know if I
yelling
got
over it.
either. Where the fuck is the?
Oh yeah,
My
I did save it.
sausages should be being produced. However,
Dan feels like Rose in Titanic. Rose! Jack!
let's get that sausage.
Oh, you have to press the sausage button?
I did.
Jealous.
I'm trying to get around the sausage, but I need brick first, and so I'm almost there.
Gonna buy some
Oh,
bricks.
you're making me feel better about myself now.
Buy
You
some
need some
bricks,
brick?
bud.
You
Oh,
son of a
yes.
bitch.
I have 3. You know, I was blessed on this island with 3 brick deposits, clay deposits.
Wow. You want to hear
Did I
something
put a
even
sword?
cooler?
Ooh.
I have 4.
Whoa! Well, I know who I'll be going to war with.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we do have a non-aggression pact, so.
Wonderful, yes.
Yes, I
Not
was,
with him.
I was the only one. I'm the only option for war.
He declined it, as far as I understand. So.
My people will be made strong by their conflict.
Excuse me, ever since The Hobbit was released, you have to say war as war.
I
don't know if you've seen that. The third Hobbit movie, there's a part where he was like, we will have war. And they like deepen his voice. It's really weird.
Why?
I don't know. It's
You've
the
run out of
Hobbit trilogy is a little
gabbiness.
strange.
Dude, you have more than enough pig farms just across from you.
More
What the
than
fuck is going on?
enough.
Make me my goddamn sausage!
Sausage
Assholes.
maker.
Fucking low on workers. Why do I keep doing that? Work shortage. Fuck.
Dude, seriously, workers, I'm trying to make you sausage, and these assholes up here are just not having it.
Shit, I'm gonna have to pause that. Pause it for 2 seconds.
It's a 1-to-1 ratio with the sausage, man. It's 1 minute for pig production, 1 minute for sausage slaughterhouse production. So fucking make it happen. What are you guys doing?
Get with the program.
Peaches?
People.
I don't understand what their deal is. What are their other needs? God? You want God?
I'll give you God. Look before me.
Look no further than me.
Then you build a statue of yourself.
Workforce shortage.
Oh. Goes.
Oh, geez, you guys, there's a shortage of workers in Nickelback.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh, there's a work shortage, Rick.
We're all full up.
What if the workers don't want sausage? Rick, okay?
What if they want beef? What if they want beef, Rick? Then you're gonna have to switch cows for pigs.
Is this that Rick and Morty shit, chat? What are they even talking about? Is this that Rick and Morty shit?
And
Scene.
scene. And now I'm out of character. I don't even need. I'm not taking that home with me. It's just.
Yeah,
it's,
I left it
I'm
all
me
on
now.
the-
I'm me again.
Left it all on the
Welcome to me.
stage.
I'm dancing.
I don't read the script. Script reads me.
So Ian.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that. I was just gonna say that. I was like, have you guys seen extras?
Of course.
Sir Ian, and wizard you shall not pass. Sir Ian. And that is acting. I say the words on the page. Oh my god, you guys are the best. Chat, how are you doing? Are you keeping up?
Probably not.
If you've seen extras, that show's fantastic. That show made me cry by the
I'm
end of
not Gandalf Wizard.
We used to quote the hell out of that. Patrick Stewart always wanted to see the girls naked in extras.
I've seen it all.
I ride my bike away on the grass.
And I saved the
Fuck,
women
man.
from the camp and then
So
the
good.
local off.
Ricky Gervais. Oh, Steve Merchant. Oh, everybody go watch it. Tremendous.
As the boss, as his like agent, which is fantastic in that show. Yeah, it's too good. Absolutely.
Way too good.
Good.
Oh, you talk of the privileged.
Oh.
You might even say, too sweet. See, I know the things that you guys say.
It's what Eid says. I just follow suit.
It's
Because
what wrestling fans say, and I don't even like wrestling. I'm a poser.
I heard you talking down to wrestling on your
It
podcast.
fucking
yesterday.
sucks ass right now. WWE sucks ass right now. There's other good wrestling going on, but it's not.
It's been a bit
WWE.
since I've caught up on WWE news.
Yeah, it's not worth your time.
Plant that forest. I like how I put that woodcutter in the
It's
middle
time
of no
for
forests.
Plant That Forest. All right, Cheryl, you've got some oak tree seeds in your hands there.
I don't know what to do. Should I plant them?
Should she plan him, audience?
Oh, Supermarket Sweep, you were the best. Anybody ever watch that show? They ran around the supermarket and threw a bunch of turkeys in their carts.
We didn't have it here, but I've heard quite a bit about it.
You didn't have it in Canada? I'm surprised because we had it in Niagara Falls.
Your vessel shall be subject to an inspection.
Oh,
What?
you have an inspection?
No,
I've
listen,
never had
I
that
like-
before.
I like when you've never heard him say that.
Who?
It's a thing when you click like near the harbor. It's like your vessel shall be subject to an inspection.
Which person
like
is that?
Same one who likes
Guy, man.
the Zweihänder.
The fucking guy, man.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Dan, it's the fucking guy. Like, how hard is this to understand?
It's the fucking guy.
I don't even know what he's saying.
It's not Sir Archibald. Sir Archibald's super British.
No,
I think I'm Sir Archibald
it's
this game.
one of the things they say when you click. All right, hold on.
On what? I repeat
When you
everything
click-
everybody
when you
says
click
and everything
near-
I click on.
When you click near, you've never heard that phrase before.
No.
We do
Oh, good
In
God.
this game, no.
for us.
Oh, my sweet child.
Find and collect Old Harold.
Oh, you poor soul.
You've never heard him say anything about an inspection?
A little.
Oh god, if I had weed key date, I would totally toke with you, but I don't have any weed right now.
I got you, brother.
I have weed. No, I don't. It's not legal here yet.
Oh.
Eads has some weed because it's legal.
It's legal here.
You can order it online and have it delivered to your house.
This toke's for you. No, you can't.
You can't?
Nope.
Did it bork?
No, that's never been legal. Not yet, anyways.
Titan was talking about that.
Maybe. I might be mistaken.
He was talking about how he got.
I
it
thought you had to
delivered. It was
go.
completely legal.
Oh,
and he was
shit.
talking about there was a post strike right after the fact.
Well, I'm just here narking on Titan then.
And it was a big deal because they were holding up a lot of weed
Damn,
distribution
son.
that had just legalized at the time. So I don't know,
Neither do I,
Where'd
apparently.
you find this?
but I don't know. Titan's not in the chat. It's okay.
They have some government sites now. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I saw a billboard the other day that was saying weed maps you could order online here,
Probably fucked.
but I don't even know if that's true.
those were the people that were going to sponsor me.
Oh, weed maps? Yeah,
Oh.
I've heard of them.
Yep. Kick myself every now and then.
Yeah, shit happens. I had one of those like a loot box kind of cannabis company follow me a million years back.
I can't relate to any of this. No sponsorships over here. How's everyone chat doing? Sleepy? I think I'm gonna try and rush iron maybe, cause like we have 3 deposits and like maybe we'll just
Metal
fucking.
plows change things, I'll grant it.
I don't want to say anything in case there's
For
spies,
worse.
but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll check in a bit.
That would be illegal. Duh.
Obv.
Obs. I don't like the devil's lettuce at all. It definitely does not help me sleep.
Jazz cigarettes.
I
All
can
right,
neither
can we get some-
confirm.
Can we get some gassy bros in their chats and just spread it? Can we just fist the fuck out of their
Excuse me? Are you
chats?
trying to infect my
Wow.
chat?
Don't even bring. I don't want to see any dabs out there.
You know what? I want to say to people who swung by to my chat when we started streaming and followed me from Max's stream, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Like I saw a lot of follows early on.
Hand thing.
Sweet. I mean, the hand thing is 99% of it.
I never do it. I just say too sweet.
That's like saying pound it. That's like saying knuckles, but never actually putting the knuckles up. Knuckles.
Y'all are the best. Oh, we got some Suburbros in there.
Oh no, I don't want to get that.
Gassy Bros. It's happening. It's happening. I can't stop it. Can we get some Dan's loves into Max's chat? We're squad streaming right now, so you should be able to quickly go through things.
Stop them.
As the only one of the 3 with a dab emote, hit him with the dabs.
I don't know. about that emote.
sweet.
Unleash the dabs. Not everybody's cool enough to have a dab emote. I understand.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know about.
I didn't
I don't
mean
know
that.
if cool is
You're
the
right.
operative word.
You're right. I learned how to floss. I had a friend, one of the people on the podcast taught me how to floss.
How to do it. But
I have to start one hand, like I have to get one arm going and then add the second arm in. I'm really bad at it.
It's tougher than you might think.
What is going on here? Am I short on tears, chat?
Hey, I'm plus 117. Score,
John.
sir. Balancing
Finishing
this.
this fight.
Balancing this balance sheet.
Finishing this fight.
God.
Man, how about that Master Chief Collection coming to PC soon?
Weird.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucking awesome. I didn't play Halo 2 on the Master Chief Collection, and the blurred cutscenes looked nuts. I actually was super excited for that, and I never got around to it. So,
Oh yeah, they're
on
good.
PC, I imagine that'll be amazing.
Gravemind looks like a real rude dude in those remastered ones.
real rude dude.
Oh yeah.
My friend Joe was going through and like he played on my Xbox and played through all of the Master Chief stuff right after I got it. And so I'm lucky.
Okay.
I'm lucky somebody went through and actually like.
Was this intern Joe?
Hello there.
No, it was Artist Joe, my
Artist Joe.
my childhood friend. Intern Joe
Artist
is
Joe
James's
also-
childhood friend.
Wasn't Artist Joe also hired at some point or no?
Yeah, Artist Joe was in the office as well. He was. I've known him since middle school, and then we really connected in high school. And he was just a graphic artist who I was always like, hey, we should look into doing things. And then eventually brought him out, and it was effing awesome. He's still actually out in here in Colorado, but he's a couple hours. Well, he's like an hour and a half away from me right now.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's been hopping around. He was in Hawaii for a little bit, and then he went back home to Colorado or North Carolina for a bit. Now he's back out here. I'm gonna have to see him before I move. It's gonna be bummy if I don't.
That would be bummy.
I'm bummed
That
you didn't
would
make it out
be
here.
bummy.
How amazing would it be to hang out with like just out here for a little bit and watching stuff on the projector? And I'm bummed we didn't make that happen, because then we
Yeah.
could have just hung out and smoked and chilled, and it would have been fantastic.
No, I don't talk
Next
about
time,
smoking.
maybe.
I'm in Illinois right now, and it's
Well, it's legal here.
currently
what I meant.
illegal here.
As a visitor.
What do you mean we?
I could take you to your
Oh, crap.
dispensary.
Oh crap! Yes, of course.
I certainly shouldn't have said that I had weed.
Of course, my first dispensary. Right.
I'm too high
Heath and
today.
I were quoting that the other day on stream, funnily enough. Just the other day. Or in our call, one of the two. I don't even know at this point. What between you and I talking the other day, and then Eads and I talking pretty consistently recently. I don't know what's the stream and what's the-
Pretty cunt. Oh.
Whoa.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm a stupid idiot. Nothing.
Fine.
I'm sandbagging you.
Because I said consistently. Did it come out
No, you
cunt?
said cunt. For a second.
I said pretty consistently.
I know
Chat.
you stop short.
Don't worry. Chat's right. You? And I am I. Way too high.
Y'all, how am I doing compared to everybody else? Are you clicking between the squad maps? Are you seeing what's their balance sheet?
Yeah, can we get a check-in? Can we get a little recon work,
Give
please?
me some spy information on the other guys.
As the only one who didn't sign the referendum of understanding, or whatever the heck these two guys did.
The referendum of understanding?
How am I doing?
That sounds like some sort of like brainwashing thing.
The referendum of
understanding.
It's unbreakable. I mean, I didn't sign it for a reason.
That sounds kind of like Gravemind or something like that.
Game
All
say.
right.
I'm finally giving my people bread, but that doesn't necessarily mean.
Max, are you starving your people? Should we be?
I don't
Should
need
Eads and I be
this sort
checking
of-
in on your
I
nation?
don't need this sort of talk.
There's some sort of United Nations that should form right
They've
now
been
and actually
filled
make
with
sure your people are
booze
taken
and
care of.
Also, potatoes.
Well, booze and potatoes aren't necessarily the proper nutritious ingredients they should be taking in. I'm not
But
sure. if we
man, does it keep a country going?
should- I mean, I understand I have a non-aggression act with you going on right now for the next 2.5 hours.
God.
You'll understand the way soon enough.
I'm
Long
gonna
time.
flatter Mr. George Smith
And
right now.
if
See
you
if he likes it.
don't,
I'm gonna suicide into one of you before that 2-hour limit is up.
Oh, I'm building some relationship with George Smith right now, y'all. I don't know if you know that or not,
Dude,
but
fuck George Smith.
Yeah, the man's a
George
nerd.
and I-
No
his-
nerd
his
George
dad's
Smith.
Ghost might be coming after you soon.
Is this the kind of person that you want to be allies with, Max? A George Smith friend? George Smith
I almost
advocate?
called him George Michael.
Here's the thing was.
So did I.
George Michael. He didn't have allies and ties with George Smith when we became allies.
He's altered the deal.
He's altered the deal.
I wouldn't. Don't trust him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Trouble enough.
Jesus. Just Jesus.
Just remember who didn't lie to you when he didn't sign the deal.
I don't think Max reached out for a non-aggression pact though. It's just me.
Oh shit. 1, 2.
So I think you were just denying me in that scenario. Did Max reach out with that for you?
I'm not. Listen, diplomacy, the art of subterfuge,
Excuse me?
Skull-
Is Max having a secret
drudgery.
alliance with you right now?
Well, I mean, the more we talk about it, the less secret it's going to be.
Life is so-so.
That
I'm not
is
sure if I'm okay with
nothing
that.
to
Chat,
be
have you
said.
have you
What am
caught-
I doing right here?
Like to alter my deal. Okay.
This sounds like a
I need to
podcast limit.
delete
Hell yeah.
That. I'm gonna delete that right now. I'm gonna figure out how many fucking things are. 1, 2, 3. Stop that.
Warren, we did a 4-hour podcast somehow this weekend. Real banger. Real banger.
Just.
Can you guys check in on the other players on that squad stream and, like, if I attack them, do you think I could kill one of them before they get, like, if we get hired right away? We're gonna maybe rush them. Let me know how they're looking. Look at the look at their population count and look at their number count, and that's a good metric of like how far ahead or behind we are. Okay, shh, be cool, be cool.
That's kind of nuts. Your story.
Very nuts.
Very nuts. Were you here the other day?
That was muted just now. I don't know what we're.
Oh,
Also,
I see.
can you-
What is very nuts?
Can you give a short rundown of their their situation, because it's interesting.
Yeah, I can't remember the 100% specifics, but Super Duper, and if you don't mind me explaining Super Duper, I just kind of want to, well, at the very least that the instances that I know.
Just say it, god damn it!
Well, I just don't want to, it's Super Duper story, and I don't want to, especially when I'm not 100% super apprised, because I missed a lot of it when we were chatting the other day, but Super Duper has a very interesting story in regards to just the relationship with us being a fan of the creatures way back in the day, and then no problem, Dan. Okay, and falling into a coma in late 2011 / early 2012, and completely missed the last 7 years, and woke up recently, the last 9 months or so. And has been kind of just re-experiencing everything, like completely caught up on the creature stuff and didn't know what was going on with that. His brother caught up on that stuff, and it's just
7 years. That is like
That's
the world has come and gone in 7 years.
like, I am so glad. Well, I had mentioned like Donald Trump and stuff.
I was gonna say, like, also this is our president.
Like just waking up in
Yeah.
Biff
It's like literally Demolition Man almost,
It is, yeah.
or Idiocracy.
It's amazing and incredible that you woke up, and I'm so glad to hear that side of the story.
Yeah,
And
right.
like, that's just incredible. I cannot believe it. It's ridiculous, and just much love to you.
Let's see if you're as principled as you
And
claim.
Let's
have
see
fun
yours.
catching up on pop culture from the
Fight for
last
it, if you have
good bit.
As you claim.
It's ridiculous. I'm glad you like Deadpool though. That's awesome. Yeah, Deadpool 2 is pretty good too. If you haven't seen it,
Can someone
when you get
refresh me
around to
the,
it.
the fucking bread ratio? I understand that you need for every flour mill you need 2 grain farms, right? Because
No, I think it's the other way around.
I
think you need 2
flour mills. The flour mills produce every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And the grain mill's
each
produced
flour
every
mill-
1 minute.
Yeah, so your flour mills are doing 2 flours to every 1 grain, so you need 2 grain
Yeah.
farms to every 1 mill.
Yeah, that's how it works, Max.
I think.
No, that's what it is. 2 grain farms for every 1 mill, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I have.
As far as I know. and then 1 bakery. Should be
4.
4.
So
Yeah,
then
or
4
1
bakeries.
to
Yeah,
1.
Exactly. So then 4 bakeries, right?
Should be right.
Yeah, I have 4 grain farms
closer.
for 2 flour mills. That's what I was saying. Is like the flour mills are able to deal
Double.
with more grain farms than
Yeah.
you would think.
This game is a little weird with how, like, kind of... I mean, they give you that time, so it really helps, but, like, it's a little confusing sometimes.
could
to
just
kinda
tell
break
you.
down.
I could totally just tell you.
Yeah, as opposed to doing the time thing.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you like kind of got to wait for your resources to fill up, and you can look at it that way and be like, okay, what am I surplus on? What am I not?
Yeah, and figuring it out. I think the biggest thing is growing proportional to your balance sheet and not trying to get too far outside of that. Because a lot of the time I'll be like, okay, my people need this, and then I go hardcore and develop a lot, like maybe too many businesses to the point where it's thrown off the balance sheet comparative to the growth of the houses that you're putting in. It's kind of figuring out that balance.
Yeah.
I read a review of this game, and it was like Excel sheet the game. on games.
Yeah.
I think I lied
like,
to you,
yeah,
Max. I think
I
it's
get that, but
I think it's
Is it not?
2-1-2 because the bakery needs 1 flour and it takes a minute, but the mill's going every 30 seconds. So I think it's 2 grain farms, 1 flour mill, 2 bakeries.
That makes more sense.
yeah.
Is that what we said?
2 grain
think that's
farms
kinda what
to
you were saying
every
before. You said
flour
2
mill.
You said 2 grain farms and 1 flour mill. You said that before.
Oh, okay. That might be exactly what I said. Okay.
So I only need 2 bakeries is what it is.
I think that's how mine's set up. I'm gonna give it a bit to stabilize.
Yeah,
and
that
find out.
should be how it is.
They
Because
could
you're
just tell
producing
you.
flour every 30 seconds.
They could just be
So-
like, "Yo, this is how many you
Fuck,
need."
I feel like I have a grain farm that's now glitched and I can't delete it. Oh, there it goes.
Bless you. Bless
Oh my
you.
god, I'm a double sneezer as well. Most of the time I can't escape without 2 sneezes. Chee! God, we're a bunch of parrots.
That's true.
I can't help it. It's impossible.
Like Fry. Like Fry.
Exactly. I'd imagine, like, I don't know what it is like to be Liz, but like whenever we're watching anything, I can't help but not repeat things people say, especially if it's a British accent. It's impossible.
Yeah, there's just something about the accent.
Yeah.
Draws me.
Yeah, it's really weird. It annoyed the fuck out of Dex whenever I did a British accent, or anybody did a British accent around him, just because I'm sure it's horribly cringy.
Yeah.
Should have hit him with a you what?
You what? You what? But Dex is cool. I mean, Dex is cool in general when it came to that stuff. Just because his American accent is like, oh, how you doing? I'm going down to the
exactly.
beach and surfing.
Yeah.
Let me get my credit card.
Oh, it's so great.
It's like a Marcus Phoenix.
Pick up.
Ah,
Little bit.
Dom.
Come on, yeah. Ah.
Shit, yeah. I love Dom's shit, yeah. Whenever he reloaded, doing the active reload.
That was a Coltrane, man. Woo woo.
You went out and bought a ton of movies last night. Hey, Score, you bought all the Marvel movies? Yeah, do it. And the new Star Wars movies. I hope you enjoy them. Okay, go into The Last Jedi
Oh boy.
with...
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Use it
I like Last Jedi. I'm one of the few. Well, not one of the few. There's plenty of people who like it. But
I like The Last Jedi.
you like it or no?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They have yet to make a Star Wars I don't
I
enjoy.
enjoy the fuck out of this, like, every single time. I don't... I mean, I get it to a certain extent, but I don't fully, like, with the people who don't like it so much. But, yeah, Last Jedi, go in with... I don't know. Go in with whatever you got going on. I don't want to give you any sort of, like, preconceived notions or
How
anything.
did you manage to wriggle out of it?
I thought it was fantastic, but some people aren't as great on it, which I get some of the arguments. But some of that stuff I didn't give a shit about, like, I was fine with. Oh shit, I need more workers. All right, enough of us.
All right, enough of us.
No, right.
What?
Work, sleep, hamdrum.
Do you ever edit the production value of
Resident
certain
Evil.
things? The productivity?
Yeah, sometimes.
Gotcha. That was something I have to do.
Oh, you guys want soap,
space
huh?
down
You don't
here.
want to be dirty.
Hmm.
Bollocks.
More fish than I know what to do with.
That means lower production make your farmers happy.
We're not really big on happiness here at Nickelback.
Ah, Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Oh, I gotta change my place from Dansville. Every fucking place I make is Dansville.
Every address to the people really is it's a concert and it's all sung in vowels.
That's right.
There's not no brown. You know, it's like that kind of thing.
Wow. The entire nation of Canada is who you are offending right now.
Where's arms?
I think that's Creed.
That's Creed.
I think that's Creed. Don't. No, you're also you're in the wrong camp to hate on Creed as well. Big Creed fans.
I actually confused Creed with Nickelback there for a second.
That happens.
I really don't have an issue with Nickelback.
Now, who does really? Like, who outside of the
It became
joke
like
of making fun of Nickelback?
you know, like a popular thing to hate on
Get
them.
out
I was
of
like,
here, I see.
dude, I actually really like a lot of their songs. So
Yeah. And Chad Kroeger, Heroes isn't even a Nickelback song. That was somebody featuring Chad Kroeger. It was just the lead singer of Nickelback. It's like Serge Tankian. He's not himself System of a Down. He just sounds like System of a Down because he's the lead singer. Find and collect workers' comrades. Okay. Have you guys gotten many citizen quests or anything? I've gotten a couple at this point.
I got a few.
crazy, yeah.
Somebody keeps trying to give me destruction ones, and I keep turning them down.
Yeah, not until you
Destruction
actually have like a
ones.
decent, you know,
Yeah, fleet.
or navy presence there. It's really
Where are we at balance sheet wise?
Oh, you know, some days it's up, some days it's down.
Damn it, I was hoping for a specific number.
Is it gonna be?
I currently have almost 1,700 people, and I have a surplus of 700.
Ooh,
Damn.
that's better than me.
That's pretty vast population. You're making me want to grow a little bit more here.
That surplus is growing to almost plus 800 now.
Ooh,
Don't worry, I'll have problems.
bit of a braggart.
It'll all fail very soon.
It'll all go into shit. This economy goes very ping-pongy back and forth.
No,
Yeah, see,
I know.
Now I'm
Well,
plus
sometimes
600, yeah.
It seemingly arbitrarily just like
and that is
starts
why I
to
was
down
talking about
itself.
having that statistics building that they mentioned that they were going to have, and I don't know if they ever actually put it in the game. But it would be wonderful to have a detailed breakdown of why such things are happening when you're just like, what? I don't understand. What is happening?
Yeah.
I've got a single fire.
And
This is bullshit.
no
Don't
more.
say that. Why'd you say that
no,
out loud?
No more.
Can't. No more.
Do you want
Another great film.
Is that what's happening?
Yes, I want to hear the fire music. Who's Princess
Of
Pee-Pee?
course I do.
Who's Princess Pee-Pee?
It's Pee-Pee.
Princess
It's Pepe then.
Some business to a close.
He
It's a
said
Princess
Pee-Pee. I was just
Pee-Pee.
repeating what Max said.
It's a Princess of Pee-Pee.
Don't worry, we were doing the next line. You're fine. It's good.
Okay.
It's all part of the stand.
Oh, what is this? What is that a reference to?
Shanghai Nights. Noon. Shanghai Noon.
I haven't seen that movie in so long. They've been talking about doing a third one of those for a million years, and they're talking about doing a fourth Rush Hour, and all they're waiting on is a script right now. Jackie Chan's been talking about it recently. Apparently Chris Tucker's involved. Brad, whoever the fuck the director was, Brett Ratner, for those first three. He was a sex pervert, so he's not going to be doing the third movie, but or fourth movie, but. I hope they get somebody good and actually make a fourth one of those, because I didn't care about the third one and I never got around to it, but I would like to see more of that because that series was actually pretty good. And plus, I'd like to see more Shanghai Noon/Nights movies because
I gotta watch those again. I'm gonna watch that before bed. Shanghai Noon. That's a fun
Yeah,
movie.
hell
You know
yeah.
what? I like that movie. That is an underrated movie, and I
Yeah.
like it.
Tremendous
Shanghai Noon
film.
is great. I don't know about that. Like, Shanghai Nights has its moments, but like
Yeah.
Shanghai Noon is fantastic.
Spotted dick.
It's been a million years. All the British jokes.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've seen those movies. Not much left to do today. Well, then get to work. Oh yeah, I made your workload lower. Sorry.
My bad.
Fine. Keep not working so much then. I need more brick factories
We've
going
got
on
our
here.
interests at
Shepherd's warning.
Y'all, I hope you're enjoying the stream, and thank you so much for tuning in to Max Eads and Ice stream. Yeah, sure.
I say go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and that's what
That's
Max
wrong.
says.
All you remember is Jackie Chan getting shit-faced, blowing bubbles in that tub, singing that drinking shanty. Yeah, that's all you need to remember.
Really all you need.
I mean that and him peeing
I
on the shirt and twisting the bars. That's all you need to hear or remember, really.
That's good.
No Marshall in there.
No.
Fucking
No.
goes off the
Yes,
balcony.
he
What a
is.
great film.
No moss.
Roy. You just blew the shit out of our fruits. I might also watch that before bed tonight.
Oh, fuck, man! I need
is
to
it
make
on?
this
Is it
deal
on
happen.
Netflix or anything? Like, where is it? Isn't it? Is it streaming
not
anywhere?
sure.
Because I remember Shanghai.
Everything
Noon being
that's not on
streaming.
Netflix is on Amazon. 100%.
Literally
I don't know
everything.
about that.
Yeah.
Every
most
A
things.
good day. A good
Everything.
day to Die Hard isn't on any streaming service that
for
I've
the
seen.
best.
So that's why it's stupid.
There's a
But Liz
reason.
and I just went through the first 4 Die Hards, and I refused to buy A Good Day to Die Hard. So I need to find out where that's streaming, and I don't want to rent it. But Liz needs to see it for historical context.
Oh, George Smith just said his father died in mine. No one cares, George.
Hey, did you know that his father actually died in a mine? It's pretty serious.
God damn it, George. No one gives a fuck.
Do it, Tropical. Have a good one.
I don't let just
Effing George.
anybody-
Oh, yeah, he just said something. Your relationship with George Smith has improved over time.
As has
He said
mine.
there's love in your heart. He
Oh,
just
wow.
told me that.
He told me that too, but he still is a fucking bitch.
But my father died.
Yeah, no, he's an asshole. I hate him.
But there's love in his heart.
My father died in the mine. That's great, George. Did you
I'm
know
going to keep
that
building mines, George. I
when you
mean,
have foreign policy, no one actually cares the circumstances in which your father died. They're just trying to make the best country they can. But my father...
Max, come on, have respect.
His father died, Max, in a mine.
Fuck him! And his father! I'm glad his father's dead. There, I said it. I said it. I don't give a
George
shit.
Smith is going to, I'm going to tell him, and he's going to just commit to
Ooh, George Smith ain't gonna like you.
No, I'm kidding. We have a non-aggression pact right now. I'm not going to do that.
Only for the next
If
2
Eads
hours.
had said that, I would have totally ratted on him. But since we have a non-aggression pact,
Just a bunch of narcs, eh?
yeah, maybe I'm going to get a non-aggression pact with Mr.
Yeah?
George Smith.
You
At
think
some
so?
point, if I keep
Why
buttering
don't
him up.
you go do that then?
Just a little bit. Maybe I'm going to offer him a gift. Oh, that didn't do anything? Oh, okay, he declined it. That's fine.
He declined your gift. Wow.
I wish you could offer Max a gift.
No, I'm good.
He doesn't give a shit.
No, you keep it.
you.
I'm good.
He's like, I don't want that 2,700. I mean, that sounds like a little bit of a low ball estimate. So.
Wish.
This game.
Shit, though, I want to hear that music.
Do you not have that right now?
Haven't had a fire?
No. It's just the regular.
Oh, it just changed for me.
Okay. Yeah, it is weird. I mean, it makes sense that there isn't global music like over the different multiplayer
Shit.
connections.
though.
It makes
I'm
sense.
work-
that
I'm
it's
working
kind of
up to
running on individual things.
Oh,
I need to make sure my people's needs are met right now.
a real banger. I'm
Quite.
sorry, a jam. Call them jams.
Can you call
Please.
it James, please?
Call him Jams, please.
Where did that come from?
It's the twisted mind of Eads.
Yeah.
It's best not to ask such questions.
Don't call it music. Can you call him James,
You
please?
call them jams, please. What did that say? Construction blocked? What?
Some sausage going on. How are the people liking this? Yeah, we need some soap going on. Maybe more pig farms.
Some sausage.
Listen to this guy. only producing some sausage for his people.
I get to press the sausage button. More than most, I'd say. So
I'm hitting the sausage
hashtag
button
blessed.
right now again.
Wow.
I can't stop.
Sometimes I hit the sausage button twice in a day.
Oh, shit. Well, this is my second time today hitting that. Well, I guess it's, well, no, it's 11:25, so it's not even 12 yet. So it's still today.
Say that without meaning it. The sausage button is sacred.
No, actually, I should probably set it this way as opposed to. Oh fuck! It doesn't connect there.
Shit,
Fuck.
sausage button.
Okay, that's gross.
I really love the sausage button.
I don't want to hear shit and sausage in the same sentence.
Press the
Put
sausage button.
that shit in my
That was something my mom told me when I was younger about how, like, she was talking about how, like, pigs used to, like, I can't remember what it was, but, like, they would absorb shit into their meat. Like, that's something she told me when I was younger, and I was like, oh, I don't want to eat ham anymore.
They would
I was like,
absorb
I don't know about the
shit
statistics, the realism of that, but
into
that was
their
something she told me.
Night night meat. Thanks for hanging out, brother man. I'll be killing this
They
before
baked
too long.
last night,
I'm starting to fall asleep.
Oh.
Give you a little. Usually, man.
Oh, I
Have a great night.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just things I hear
I
sometimes.
just don't know anymore.
I know.
Because of
Believe
your
me,
mom.
I've
don't
long since given up
understand
on my anti-pork ways. I was a child. I was very impressionable.
Oh.
You have a fire or something?
Nope. No, that's that one goes. Oh. Oh. No, no fires. A bunch of BS is what it is. Oh, mercy.
Oh, it's silent.
Probably another like 15 minutes, and I'm gonna have to shut her down here on my end.
That's okay.
Excuse me? Max, how long are you going on for? Are you going to wrap up soon?
I mean, if you want to continue another time,
Yeah,
this
it's true.
game is weird about syncing. You know what I mean?
That is true. Yeah, we generally have to get off all at once. I've never actually continued on without anybody. Like, generally when Eves
It gets
and I do,
fucky. It gets
If
really
you guys
weird,
want to keep
so-
playing, like my feelings won't be hurt or anything if I can't get back in the game.
Yeah.
well, Max has experience with
My feelings won't be hurt, I guess.
I think.
I
I
guess.
guess.
What
do you guys do? I
have no problem saving and stuff and what's it called? It's
Sounds
already almost
good.
like it's like 12:30. You know.
Totally up to you
Oh
guys.
my God, we've been going for 5.5 hours. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
OMG.
Yeah, it's almost 5 hours on my end. Or you guys
Okay.
been going for a little bit.
Never mind. Never
This
mind.
is late for me. I'm a daytime streamer. I'm usually in bed by
I'm
now.
such an insomniac, though.
I did. I am too. I
can't stay
always
up
have.
so late.
I will, however, I do have what's it called? Barotrauma code for you.
Oh, what's good?
Oh, score.
Hell yeah. I'll get that installed for when next we meet.
Then we can get some
That'll be a fun game.
World War Z going on at some point too.
Yeah, World War Z is really cool.
And make sure that shit, yeah, and get that going.
The AI is
See if Spoons whether or not
super
he's done it,
fucking
or if he's
useless.
interested. If not, just find a.
Well, that's a shooter at the very least. So
I've wanted to get through that shit for a bit because it is a good game. I want to play it before I forget about it.
Yeah, I just saw a big update came out the other day. I think they added a new chapter.
Really?
I do believe.
Oh, I need soap going on.
the bottle. It's the boss.
Hide the bottle.
I want to do one more pig farm.
I do love me some Anno though.
It's fantastic.
It's like riding a fucking bike. I came back to it. I'm just like, ooh, yeah, this is how this works.
Well, I had played Anno 1602 like months ago, and then once this came out, I was like, I'm definitely getting this like 180%, just because it's
180%.
series this
Holy,
period.
That's a lot of percentage.
that is. Clothing. Clothing, is it?
Gravel.
Yeah.
I said that to Dan today.
Gravel.
Yep. Completely out of context. Just hit him with a good old-fashioned gravel.
What is that? What is that a reference to?
Simpsons.
Yes.
Gravel? What's the gravel reference? I don't get it. I don't think I've heard that one before.
Mo's saying it.
They were like solving a mystery or something, and Mo went off to do his own sleuthing, and then showed up at the very end after they'd solved it.
Yep.
Now this is 6 from somebody's address, or is it a 9? You don't know.
Now there's
What season is this?
Gravel.
What episode is this?
Gravel.
Now this is just gonna look like a used Band-Aid, but none of this stuff doesn't make any sense. And it is. None of this stuff doesn't make any sense without it.
Oh, wait. Is that the,
Oh, we're so stupid.
is that the one where they think Homer's, like, is that the Frank Grimes Jr. one? Maybe
Oh,
not?
that might be.
It
I
might
don't know.
be.
Don't humor me with a high-pitched might be.
No, that's a legitimate. It's a legitimate
This
might
one's
be.
gonna look like an old piece of
Maybe.
And it is. Oh my god. And it is, but none of this stuff is gonna make no sense without it.
Or is it a 9?
Damn it, you guys are gonna make me want to look this up to make sure I know what the fuck this is in reference to.
Oh fuck.
Does anybody in the chat know what episode this is in reference to?
Surely someone does.
Surely, please.
Just a
And
bit
don't call me
surprising when
Shirley.
Is it the one where Homer
Yeah.
hypnotizes himself? 'Cause he doesn't know why he's screaming.
Oh yeah, when
And then-
the childhood trauma one.
Yeah, and then they like have one vision,
found a
and
dead
Mo's
body
like,
and
"Oh, that's what it is. Nobody likes getting pushed in the mud."
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be that one.
No, it's because he had seen the body in the thing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
He had found the body and
in the sewer or whatever.
yeah.
Night,
It was
night
when
terrors,
he
ma'am.
was at the beginning of the episode.
Night
He was
terrors,
at a
ma'am.
show or something like that. Oh god damn it! Now I gotta look it up. What was the
Gravel,
gravel?
gravel.
Mo Gravel The
It
Simpsons.
looks like a 6, or is it a 9?
You don't
Yeah, I do.
know.
The Blunder Years quotes. Gravel. Oh, gravel. Oh,
The
God.
blunder years.
What episode was that? Okay, let's see here.
Fuck, I was trying to make steel this whole time, and I've just been just not.
Fifth episode of season 13. That's why I don't know it. It's because it's one of the later seasons. Originally going to be an episode
Oh
of
my
season
God, that
12,
makes
but
so
was
many
pushed to
works.
season 13.
Yeah, steel's heavy.
Oh, that is the hypnotist one. That is the episode.
There you go.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's the episode. You guys got it. Fantastic. Yeah, I've only seen that one a few times. That's
quite-
one I
it's
haven't
quite
seen
good.
so much.
Season 13, I remember. I remember like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 being incredible.
Well, those were the ones that I have up to season 15 on Blu-ray. So when I was going through the series, because most people are like, you know, oh, 1 through 10 are the best or whatever. And I went through 1 through 15, and almost all of
Oh,
those
they're good.
episodes were excellent. And I was like,
Yeah.
this has no fall off for me. Like most of them are great. So
How do we still not have clothes? What the fuck?
do I have enough brick for this yet? No. Oh, I need steel. How do I have any steel? Oh, I started
Yeah,
off
no,
with
steel is a
shit.
Oh,
thing.
guess who's
It's a
got-
whole involved thing.
Well, that's when you start pollution in your place.
Not only.
Well, that's why you have to
like that.
section it off from your residential.
Yeah.
Not only
Well, I
do we have
that, but
steel
even
over
if it's on
here.
the other end of the island, they still seem to get pissed off.
I mean, they still get a little pissed off. It's, you know, it's just like real life. You have a little bit of pollution, a little bit of kids.
Yeah, they don't
but
care.
It's okay,
They don't care
right?
too much if
Okay.
it's too far, yeah. It just becomes a little bit of an issue, yeah. I need to get that iron mine going though at some point here. Oh, I have a workforce shortage. Fuck, that keeps happening.
And I still need so many goddamn workers. Holy fuck! All right, there we go. Let's get them going.
Get
we
'em
gotta get
going,
this
Max.
steel production going.
Say.
Okay.
Get her going.
Oh yeah.
Fucking all right. You guys need more clothes.
We have like a major clothes shortage over here. I don't know how it's happening.
Need another.
Yeah, it is a co-op thing like Civ or SimCity. We're playing Anno 1800.
Anno 1800.
How would you describe this game? Like it's a Civ game, but it's a little bit
It's a-
different. It
it's
has
a
some
Sim
naval
game, but
battle
it's,
stuff.
If you've ever played Tropico, it is almost exactly like Tropico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never played Drop. Oh, my game's freezing up. Oh, my game's really freezing up.
Mine had a little bit of a lag there for a second. Game save. Didn't do it, but you know, I just wanted to say it.
It's getting really laggy for me. There we go. Come on, game.
It's getting laggy.
Online status available.
Because my armada is approaching your shores, Daniel.
Excuse me?
He doesn't have an armada.
You fool. You're right.
He doesn't.
I may or may not be very close to building ships.
I hope.
Yeah, you know, I could mobilize some ships right now. That just
Very
hasn't been the
close.
focus.
Very close.
Right now.
I mean, if I can
That's a nice
eliminate
shot.
you
That
two,
hasn't
been the focus right now.
if I can get rid of you two,
It hasn't been my focus, mate.
not a big fan of Bono.
Focus, I'll let you know.
What is even happening? Why are the Beatles?
I don't know.
Save us, Lisa.
It was
Save
kind of
us.
like Max said it.
Save us.
There's a little bit of a this to it. I don't know. Maybe Ringo should get involved. You know, come up with a drum beat.
Save us.
Little bit of a backtrack, huh? Little bit of boom doom tss, the boom da doom tss. You know?
Little bit.
All right, let's stop this immediately before you two embarrass yourselves.
Us.
Oh,
Gravel. Sorry.
Gravel.
and it is.
I remember that now that I know the episode.
There we go.
I'm sorry, George Smith. I refuse. Oh, he's
Oh,
pissed.
if I refuse.
He's pretty pissed. He's like, my father died for your sins.
In a mine, by the way.
In mine, by
I don't, know
the
if I don't know if you've heard, but
I haven't heard yet. Max has only talked about it so far.
My father died in a mine.
Choo. Excuse
tell
me,
ya.
STR.
telling you, he will tell you about that shit.
I haven't heard it yet. I've only heard how much he loves me. That's all
My
I've heard.
father died in a mine.
I need more wood.
Y'all don't realize, but my father died in a mine.
He tells me every time I played this game.
Won't let you forget.
What do you need to make ships in this game? You need to make sails with. In order to make sails, you need to make cotton.
Yep.
So
Which that should be an
cotton
early
sails,
thing.
oh, it's wool.
And then you also need
It's not called.
weapons. You need weapons.
Yeah, you need guns. Unless you're just making like clipper ships.
Unless
and
you're just
stuff.
making clipper ships and stuff.
It's
which-
wool.
point
fucking
It's
do.
wool. They can't hear me, but it's wool.
I mean, what?
Max thinks cotton comes from sheep.
Trade routes, but also,
What a noob.
you know, eventually you're gonna get attacked by pirates and shit.
Well, the thing is, you can make a ship that carries more supplies, and then you assign a ships to patrol with that trade route ship.
Yeah.
So that works out eventually. But yeah, at first you would do like a gunship to have your trade route going on, so it can defend itself for a bit until you can actually develop more ships and stuff. Man, I have like on my main campaign that I lost, I had like 40 something ships that were always
Damn.
constantly like going in between my 4 different islands because I used to get attacked by Anne Harlow all the time. Like she was always attacking all of my ships.
Yeah, she's rude.
So I had to set up a regular patrol route with like a bunch of ships so she would stop fucking with me. It was
Frig off, Anne.
yeah, she's
Fucking
kinda
frig
good.
off, Anne Harlow. Come on. now.
Supposedly you can eventually get to a peace treaty potentially with her, or even like a trade
Well,
thing
she
or something like
respects you being kind of a dick in general.
Yeah, you can also just
Yeah.
crush her. That little tiny.
that. I
island.
actually took out her island one of the
I've
times.
done that too, but then she comes back if you give her time.
Really.
Well, there was like a thing where ships were going to the island, and it was like she's coming back to restore her thing, and so I just took out the ships, and then it was fine. So I kind of kept her at bay for a bit, but I haven't.
Would you say you
Played
kept
till
her at the
endgame
Pirates
at
Bay?
this Yeah, exactly. The pirate bay. Oh, real things.
Game saved.
Game
We
saved.
should probably wrap up here soon.
Well,
In that case,
I just want to get my first ship. First ship under construction. Yeah, I'm good to go.
game saved again.
Game saved again.
sounds good.
Game saved.
Save DanzNewz. Doobie, that's me.
I will also save this.
Save and exit.
Yep, saving, exiting.
Sounds good. Hell yeah.
Doing it.
We were talking about Cardi B the other day, Super Duper.
We were.
Who?
Oh, and no one ever told me about what a Cardi B is. We talking about you were in there. Max was talking about Cardi B.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, thank you so much, Super Duper. Yeah, I was
Super
pretty
Duper
big.
was saying they don't know what a Cardi B is, and I was like, yeah, that would be weird. I mean, I don't particularly know what she is, other than just like, I know a bit more.
I hear she's
What
running
are these
for
guys
president.
talking about?
Really?
They're speaking a different
Well, she was
language.
talking about it. I don't know.
Good
if she's
God.
actually going to. Everybody's
what?
running for president this time around.
Dwayner.
Rock runs at some point.
Trump's
Dwayne,
opened a lot of doors.
The Rock
That's true.
Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how it would actually work out. I think he's talking about running the next election, not this election.
You don't think Dwayne would make a good president?
No, not.
Oh, Daniel, you don't think Dwayne would be? It doesn't matter what you think.
Is this Dwayne talking to me right now?
Well, I mean,
I actually saw the Rock episode of That 70s Show the other day where he was playing his father.
oh,
That was
tremendous.
pretty great.
Yeah.
He was playing Rocky.
Well, gang,
I completely forgot we were in Max's server right now. This is weird.
Is it weird?
Well, I see Z's online. Well, Z's away. Spoon's online.
Oh, yeah.
Act Bunny Fufu's away. Clouchius is away. All the people I know. Oh, look, I'm under the streamer friends list. That's sweet.
Oh,
Indeed, you are.
I need to make that list on my
do.
thing. I don't even have that tier on my thing. You're just in the Robins, Max.
I don't
The
know.
what?
Yeah, I don't have jack shit
You're
on
one of the
mine either.
Robins. My subscribers.
I see.
Because you're so sweet and you have been outrageously supportive to me. So thank you so much, bud.
You're most welcome.
No. Well, I love you. And this was fun. We should do more of it in the future.
Yeah, we should.
For shoresies.
I'm gonna get on a little bit of a later schedule so I can.
I sent you the barotrauma code.
Oh, good. Via in Discord.
No, it's in Twitter DMs.
Okay, good. I will get that installed.
That'd be fun.
You should check that out. I'm down for whenever. So I stream every day, so y'all just hit me up.
Samesies.
Wednesday afternoon, no good. Anything
Take
else?
it easy, y'all. I will catch you on the flip flops.
Hell yeah. Ta-ta for now.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, everyone. Aha. Alone at last. That's good fake fake pipe smoke. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna call that stream. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. What is it, Monday? Video games, I guess? Maybe? We do that sometimes? I don't know what we're going to play. But we'll be on tomorrow regular time. Thank you very much. Go get some sleep. It's really late. Night. Love you. See you tomorrow. Tuesday. That's right.
Hello there.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's this ordeal, the trial to survive for the day.